Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show, and welcome to another episode of 30 Inks, 30 Days. I am behind as all get out, so I have to finish doing the review. I have had a bout of severe ADD lately, or like hyperfixation, or easy distraction. I don't know which it is, but all I know is that I get going on a project and then all of a sudden I can't focus anymore on that thing and I end up going down a rabbit hole. I was watching a fountain pen ink review or a pen review or something, and then I found myself on a rabbit hole and I have no idea how I got to where I was going or where I was at. It's quite unsettling once you kind of go down a rabbit hole and you're like, how the hell did I get here? I'm like, I was looking at fountain pens and now I'm looking at tigers. I mean, I don't know. It just... What am I doing, you're asking? I'm saturating the paper. I'm saturating the paper so it can move when I put the swabby down. Like this. Hi Judy, how are you doing today? Are you having a nice day? I'm doing well. Started a new regimen of an existing medication, and it seems to be doing very well. Although I've had bouts of severe ADD lately. I will be watching a YouTube video, and then all of a sudden, I'm looking at fountain pens, and then it leads to, a type of a tiger, and then it leads to, bugs. I don't know how I get to where I get. It just happens, and I'm like, what in the hell just happened? And as soon as I realize it's happening, I'm like, what was I looking at in the beginning? You know? So, I don't know. So far, so good. The first day was really rocky because I couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. I was like, I have like this brain squishing that it felt like I was in a fog all day. And then I did some research and learned that a lot of people that take the same medication often have to accompany it with Tylenol. So I was like, God, I really don't want to take Tylenol all the time. Hi Luna, how are you doing today? And so, yeah, I've been on high blood pressure medication for a good chunk of my life, and that's just because of the stress mainly, and so they increased my dosage, and it's been a very interesting educational journey. Okay, let's do a water resistance test. Oops. If I could get it on there. Dying of death. Oh no, not again. I'm gonna call Shady Pines. You better knock it off. I'm currently having problems with my blood pressure right now. Oh boy. Yeah, blood pressure is such a crazy thing. There's all there's all kinds of things that people need to. I understand why there's high blood pressure. People use a lot of canned vegetables which have a lot of sodium in them as a preservative. But sodium increases blood pressure, and if you do it for a long period of time, it's not good. Yes. We're gonna send you off to Shady Pines. That's where it's gonna be. Oh no. Everything's falling. I hope you feel better soon. Dying of death is no fun. Alright. So, today's ink is... Oh wait, before we do this, let me share this with our friends so that they can come and hang out with us too. At this time, I would encourage you to share this with your friends so that they can come and hang out with us too. Oh, I'm so hungry. I swear I do this every day. I'm like, I get on and I'm like starving, and I like, as soon as I'm done, I go eat something. Okay, we're all shared out to all of the social medias. So, this is Lamy Vibrant Pink. It is one of the only colors that I know that has clear shimmer, and you can just barely see some of those little speckles in there. I don't know how they make transparent sparkles, but that's cool. Here is our water resistance test. It does have the slightest amount of water resistance, but not quite enough that I would feel comfortable putting it on the outside of an envelope. And here is our toilet paper chromatography, and all I see is pink. I don't see any other colors. Oh, it does look like there might be a darker pink in there, but I don't see any other colors coming out. And then here is our ink painting of the day. And I am just noticing that there is a little bit of sparkling going on the end. And maybe just the tiniest hint of sheen. Oh, look at that. Wow. Tiniest hint of sheen. Alright. Let's take a look at some paper review, shall we? Okay. This is the Pen and Gear Memo book from Walmart.com. Let's zoom in a little ways. Today's pen, we will be using the, oh dear, the Hongdian 1851 Rainbow Black Forest Fountain Pen with a Jinhao 1.1 millimeter stub. Alright. Nice shading, no feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. I have a couple of pretty pens. This is lightweight traveler's notebook paper. Nice. No feathering. A little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, shit. Ooh. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Almost blew a gasket. Okay. Lightweight traveler's notebook paper. No feathering. A little bit of ghosting. Super lightweight traveler's notebook paper. I did have a little trouble of it grabbing the page. Ooh, this has just the tiniest bit of sheen around the letters. That's cool. Ooh, look at the purple one with the sheen. The lilac has a little bit of gold sheen. That's cool looking. No real feathering. Normal amount of ghosting. Thank you. Thank you very much. This is Moleskine 70 GSM. Oi. It is speckling and spreading into the paper and feathering, and it did bleed through the page. Field Notes Journal. Nice. No feathering. A little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Alright, this is Fabriano Eco Qua 85 GSM. A little bit of sheen going on. Just the tiniest hint. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. You know what? I'm going to look up something just really quick. A5. They do make A5 notebooks. Shut up. $4? Fabriano Eco Qua. A5, $4. It doesn't say what the GSM is on it. They have it in a lot of different... It doesn't even say how many pages there are. Rude. Like, if you're gonna make a listing, at least tell us how many pages are in it, gee Louise. A5.grid. 90 pages. 85 GSM. Wow, that's actually pretty good. I might have to get me one of these. $9 for 90 pages. That's 9 cents a piece. That's pretty good. Okay, this is 52 GSM Tomaway River. Nice shading, no feathering, little hint of ghosting. Ayush 100 GSM paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Does Ayush make one? Okay, this is Leuchtturm 1917. Nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, little bit of ghosting. Midori MD paper. Little hint of sheen. Little difficulty grabbing the page. No bleeding, no, barely any ghosting. Cosmo Air Light. 75 GSM. Nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, normal amount of ghosting. This is the Jot Journal from the Dollar Tree. Nice shading, little bit of sheen, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Marmon Nemesine 80 GSM dot grid. Nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Oxford Optic paper. Nice shading, no feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Clairefontaine 90 GSM. Nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Lamy booklet 90 GSM. We're almost done with this book. Nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Exceed 100 GSM heavyweight paper from Walmart.com. Nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Hi Obs, how are you doing today? Are you having a nice day? Up and Up, Wide Rule, composition book from Target.com. Beautiful shading. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting though. Heavy ghosting. True Red composition book from Staples.com. Beautiful shading, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting though. I'm doing alright. Apica notebook, 81.4 GSM. Nice shading, no feathering. Oh, excuse me. No bleeding, barely any ghosting. Uh-oh. No bleeding. I don't know what that... That is just the tiniest bit of bleed through. But basically no bleed through, barely any ghosting. I think that might be the same thing that I had with this bit down here. Alright, this is the Lamy 7 Seas 68 GSM Tumaway River. I got asked, where can I find this paper? And you can find this at Dromgool's. Beautiful shading, no feathering, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. I need to move this up because clearly I'm missing the mark every time. Have you seen the Home and Garden channel's newest project? They are building a Barbie house for real people to live in. Well, I know that they have built a Barbie house for the movie. Have you seen the movie? The movie trailer? Looks pretty cool. This is Rhodia Dot Pad 80 GSM. Beautiful shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Artist Loft 100 GSM paper. Nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Oh yeah, it looks cool. Yeah, if you haven't seen the new Barbie movie trailer, go check it out. It looks really cool. Alright, this is Buffet, handmade paper from Italy. See, this is what happens. I go down a rabbit hole, and I'm like, I have to look at that thing. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is U-Style notebook paper. Nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Sheffield Home Paper Goods. Nice shading, no feathering. Excuse me. A little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. CVS Caliber notebook paper. A little bit of sheen, a little bit of shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Oxford notebook paper. Nice sheen, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Mead wide ruled notebook paper. Nice shading. Barely any feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. 5-star notebook paper. Don't notice the shimmer particles, they're from lilac, I think. Feather like a chicken. Bled through the page a little bit of ghosting. Speckled notebook paper. Nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. HP Premium 32-pound copy paper. Beautiful shading, no feathering, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. Akabe cross-section pad. Ooh, look at that sheen. Beautiful. Beautiful shading, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. JNB copper plate graph pad from JohnNeilBooks.com. Barely any shading. No feathering. A little bit of ghosting. This is 100 GSM. Original Crown Mill 100 GSM. No real shading there either. No feathering, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. Beautiful, beautiful. So, I wanted to give a huge thanks to pen friend Gary Eves for shouting me out in his live stream. It really means a lot to me when you guys shout me out. Because, like, I'm just a little guy over here trying to get known. So, if you guys have anyone that you think that I should be looking at, let me know in the comment section below. Because I love fountain pens, ink, and paper. I always have, ever since I was a child. I've always been a hoarder of paper goods. Oh, there goes my stomach. It says, feed me, Seymour. Okay. Let's do some comparison. See where the ink lies. I think it's a pink ink. I could be wrong. We'll see. Alright, this is Lamy Vibrant Pink next to Twisby Pink. Pilot Iroshizuku Yamabudo. Rose Cyclamen. Private Reserve Plum. Noodler's King Philip Requiem. Labazus. Lamy Crystal Barrel. Noodler's Cactus Fruit Eel. Organic Studio Unicorn Blood. Roar Inklinger Sulfurino. Stipula Sweet Pink. Pendubius 137. Noodler's Orchid Flower. Navalor Orchid Flower. Pilot Iroshizuku Hana Ekada. Noodler's Autumn and Rose. Noodler's Black Swan and Australian Roses. Venice Cranberry Sauce. La Artisan Pastillier Califolio Granat. Diamine Claret. Pink. Birmingham Psychedelic Magenta. Pelican Edelstein Star Ruby. Kiwi Ink's Hippo Noto X version 1. Diamine Robert. Wearing Gold Taxidermy Genius. Noodler's Black Swan and English Roses. Sailor Grenade. Platinum Lavender Black. La Artisan Pastillier Califolio Adrianople. Vinta Inks Vineyard. Sailor Manyo Kuzu. Tasha Ebby. Wearing Gold Exile and Flower. Diamine Hope Pink. Tasha Lip Color Rose Pale. This is Gourmet Pens Pink. There's my old swatch. We're going to put that in the bin. Noodler's Rock Mononov. Mont Blanc Pop Pink. This one's pretty close. Noodler's Tokyo Gift. Another one that's super close. Krishna Magenta. Birmingham Cherry Blossom. Van Diemen's Diamonds are a Girl's BFF. Noodler's Cuprin. Diamine Deep Magenta. Diamine Jingleberry. Diamine Party Time. KWZ Raspberry. Diatormentus Document Fuchsia. Venice Hissy Fit. Robert Oster Cherry Blossom. Diatormentus Apple Blossom. Colorverse Alpha Boo. Pilot Mixable Pink. Jeaba Bouquet de Anton. Graf von Faber-Castell Yozakura, and Beryllium Pompadour Cotinga Burgundy, Birmingham Pen Company Decaying Klein, Monteverdi Kindness Pink, Private Reserve Shell Pink, Tasha Lip Color Rose Beige, Wearing Gold Flowers on the Way. Didn't I always do Flowers on the Way? Private Reserve Rose Rage. This one's kind of close. Kobe number 54. Diamond Cerise. Diamond Pink Ice. Robert Oster Sushi. Diamond Celebration. Colorverse Felicity Glistening. Diamond Tammy. Monarca Cardona. Diamond Robert. Stipula Dark Red. Diamond Raspberry Rose. Diamond Deep Dark Red. Sailor Gentle Grenade. Diamond All the Best. Birmingham Conch Shell. Freedom of the Starry Skies Pink. And Sailor Monyo Akabe. Well, that was a lot of ink. What did you guys think of today's review? I don't even know if they sell this anymore. Let me see. They do still sell Lamy Vibrant Pink, so if you're thinking thoughts about getting some, it does have clear shimmer, which I don't know how useful the shimmer is. It's probably like a fart in a whirlwind, who knows. But it is a really nice, vibrant pink. I like it a lot. Aw, thank you. I try and do my best. Alright, well, that is all that I have for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. And I will be back very soon with another video. So, take care until then. Okay, love you, bye. Have a great day.